All right, y'all. I got a special one for y'all today. I keep saying this the last time I'm gonna touch it, and I keep touching it. Halloween is the holiday that keeps on giving, and with that, this basically became my Michael Myers month. Even though I uncovered so many different movies and franchises, but this might be the last that I cover of Mike for this particular Halloween special. And this is a good one for you. The Halloween tier list. Characters. This ain't timelines. This ain't ranking the movies like I done in the past. This is the characters. Top 10 characters of the Halloween franchise. This is the Thorn trilogy, H40, original timeline. You know what I'm saying? The H40 timeline. Characters from all. I don't care if you like the movie or not. I got characters from every franchise of the Halloween situation. And before I get to number 10, this might get some flack, but I gotta go honorable mentions. I'm sorry. I've got the honorable mention, the young Michael Myers character from the Rob Zombie's franchise. I told y'all Halloween 1 from Rob Zombie was one of my favorites. I like the young kid. I like his backstory. I like the way he used to talk and how he was. He gets an honorable mention. And I gotta go with Freddy from Halloween Resurrection, Busta Rhymes. I don't give a damn how bad the movie is. I thought Busta Rhymes did a pretty good job. If you know anything about Busta Rhymes, he can act, besides being a hell of a rapper. Check out Higher Learning. He did a hell of a job in that. So I gotta give a shout out to Freddy from Resurrection. And the late great Ben Tramer. I'm sorry. I feel like Ben Tramer, they could have done something with this character, but they didn't. Why I got him as an honorable mention, because the whole franchise know about him without him having much screen time. He was killed horrifically, damn near for the police being negligent, and Dr. Loomis. But for him to been her Lori's love interest, that tell you he had to be a good guy, because Lori was good as it gets. You know what I'm saying? She smoked a little weed, but you could tell it wasn't her style compared to her promiscuous friends. Ben Tramer. Number 10, we kicking this off with Lori Kids. And I'm talking about Karen from the 2018 H40 timeline, and I'm talking about John Tate from H2O timeline. Now, we know she had more kids and grandkids. They gonna come up in this countdown, obviously. But I got them at number 10 because when you got Laurie Strode in the movie, I don't care if she married or got kids or not. She the focus. So the kids get their little shine, but never to the extent of where they, let's say she died and the kid got to carry the movie. They never get that. But I like Karen more than Allison, the granddaughter, and she died in the second one. It was fucked up. She saved her daughter, and that's what you're supposed to do as a parent. Protect your family at all costs. That's number 10. Number 9, I could have flipped 10 and 9 around. Everything else I'm comfortable with the spot, except for 10 and 9. I struggle with this. And this is Tommy Doyle. I liked him in the first one where he's the, you know what I'm saying, smart young kid who into the boogeyman. Like the Shape is also known as the boogeyman in a lot of situations. I like the Shape more as a nickname than the boogeyman. But Tommy Doyle, he on this list strictly from 1. When Paul Rudd played him as a voice, this creepier kind of character, I'm okay with it because we got him as a kid. So we see the PTSD kicked in as an adult. Tommy Doyle at number 9. Number 8, we got Marion Chambers, the nurse. Mike done killed her in like 2 or 3 different timelines. Like, all she doing is assisting Loomis as a, you know what I'm saying, mental health facility patient, you know what I'm saying, outpatient, you know what I'm saying, nurse type of lady. She the one who give the lore. The Shape is related to Lori. And then I never forget the way she sounded so sexy / scared when she was like, that Laurie Strode girl, that's Michael Myers' sister. Like, that was like Home Alone kind of moment. Like, she is an iconic, legendary character, and she even have great deaths when Mike get his hands on her. Nurse Chambers at number 8. Now we go into the long arm of the law. I got Sheriff Brackett, y'all. Number 7. Sheriff Brackett. I think Sheriff Brackett, to me, get a bad rap. I don't even know if he get a bad rap. But I know his underlings and lieutenants are a little competent with the, you know what I'm saying, like little funny music for the cops, like they irrelevant and stupid. You know what I'm saying? They kid drive up on them as they smoking weed. They don't smell the weed in the car. They some buffoons. But Brackett, he try his hardest. And he got to deal with Loomis' crazy ass. He ain't, to me, incompetent. It's just I done seen smarter cops in different franchises. But Sheriff Brackett is on the case. He lost his daughter. He trying to catch the shape, but he also got to deal with Loomis' crazy ass. A lot on his mind and a lot on his plate. One thing Sheriff Brackett I got him on the list for is he realized, fuck this, I'm out of here. I'm going to Florida. They done took my daughter from me. I'm out of Haddonfield. I'd have done the same. Sheriff Brackett. Number 8, we sticking to the law. His replacement, Sheriff Meeker. Now, I think he was a little bit of a better sheriff than Brackett, even though he ain't as iconic because he in the Thorne trilogy with 4 and 5. I feel like he was better than Sheriff Brackett because he went on a fence. Like, he was sending people out. Go this way, go that way, get them, go there, trap them in. Like, he sent the hillbillies, like all the cops out the community after they shot the police station up. He got the hillbillies on the case. He got some more sheriffs from other towns across town. Like, he was really trying his hardest to kill the shape. And when he made the civilians and the sheriff department that he got to help him at the end of 4 with the rah, 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 rah shootout and the dropping the dynamite in the shaft, he did his damn job to me better than any sheriff, especially over Brackett. That's why he had number 6. Now, number 5, to be honest, you already know if you done seen the list. You know who coming and who I ain't mentioned. This is the who's who of Halloween. To be honest, in my opinion, these characters, I love them just like, you know what I'm saying, any character from any franchise that I love first. Freddy Krueger, you know what I'm saying, or, you know what I'm saying, not Jigsaw victims, I don't care about them. But even Leatherface, some of his final girls, I don't care about. But I just really care about all these final people and like Nightmare on Elm Street, obviously. But number 5, we got Rachel Carruthers, Jamie's foster sister. This is what you call the definition of great writing for a final girl. Great character development. Great growth. The movie start off, she want to have a Halloween party and kick it. She ain't trying to be hampered down with Jamie. Like, this ain't even my sister in real life. Once she get to the point where she realized the shape on the loose, this little girl innocent, I do really love her. You see, this remind me of Chucky Part 2 with Andy Barkley and his foster sister. I'm having a brain freeze with her name right now. Kyle. But she started off like smoking, like, move, Andy, get away from me. By the end of the movie, they lock and step to this day. That's how I look at Rachel. And another thing I gotta say about Rachel, they even said, Mustafa Akkad and them, they had a deal with all the theaters. If we make a part 5, we get instant cash guaranteed, no matter how good the movie is. So Akkad thinking about money, he was just like, write a script. I don't care what it is. And during that fuck up, they kill her character off in the most stupid, illiterate way possible. They even all admit, writers, producers, Akkad, that was a mistake we should have never made. We just was thinking about the money is why we killed her off for shock value. And they fucked Jamie up in that one too. But she is okay. Rachel to me is great. Number 4, I got Dr. Loomis. And I'm going to tell you why I got Dr. Loomis at 4. He is great. His iconic lines, I shot him 6 times, I shot him 7 times, the darkest eyes, he must have ate a dog. Like, his exposition is to a level where it's top notch to me. He is one of the lead characters in the franchise from the day one. He was the, you know what I'm saying, big shit, you know what I'm saying, actor that they got to play in this movie. But Dr. Loomis sometimes get a little erratic. I'm not even going to include the Rob Zombie Dr. Loomis. I'm just talking about the Dr. Loomis we know. Donald Pleasant, R.I.P., the legend, the GOAT. he's so fucking mean in part 5. Like, he holding Jamie like, come get her, Shape. Come get him, Michael. And then he yelling at her, like grabbing her arm, like, you're protecting him. Like, that's the only reason he ain't higher on the countdown, is because sometimes he an asshole. Even with the cops. Yeah, you know everything about the Shape, and you right. They wrong. They ain't taking it serious. But they authority. You talking to them like they work for you. That sometimes get on my nerve with Donald Pleasant. I mean, Dr. Loomis. But I could never say nothing where his negativity or bad moments outweigh his great iconic moments. Dr. Loomis is the fucking guy. He deserves to be in this countdown. He's a legend. Number 4. Now we get to nitty gritty. These 3 characters, in my opinion, I ain't bullshitting. I juggled with who I liked the more and who should have been 1. But I came to the conclusion, number 3, I got Jamie Lloyd. And I put by the line when I got Jamie Lloyd, duh. Why I put duh is because, not duh like it's duh like duh. I put it like that because it's like, duh. She obviously a top 3 character in the Halloween franchise lore. Simply because 4 and 5 is iconic, classic, legendary movies. I don't count 6 when she an adult, the Thorn, you know what I'm saying, Mike impregnate her and they kill her off. For 1, that ain't even Jamie Lloyd, you know what I'm saying, Danielle Harris, the person. And 2, I don't know who that lady was. That ain't, in my head, that didn't happen. My point is, I done said what I said about Jamie Lloyd already. Her yelling, her acting, her innocence, her family connection. Her having a picture of Lori at the beginning. Her talking to Rachel like, I love you. I want to be real sisters. Let's not act like we foster sisters. Like, everything about her was great in 4. Iconic. One of my most favorite. But 5 is get shitted on like she did a bad job. She comatose. She got psychothetic powers and kinetic powers. That was kind of out of nowhere and a little bullshit. But it's a lot of moments where she acting. She running around. She screaming. She told Mike to take off the mask, to cry. You see her family connection still got to him even in part 5. It wasn't her fault the movie was kind of 50-50, iffy. She did a hell of a job even in 5 with how she was acting on saying the kinetic power. I love Danielle Harris just from Hatchet in this. I said a week ago, she a Scream princess. I take that damn back. She's a Scream queen. She got enough accolades. She ain't no teenager or nothing like that. She's a Scream queen. Danielle Harris as Jamie Lloyd. Duh. Now, number 2. I got Laurie Strode. And I'm going to tell you why. Without Laurie, there is no Shape. If you think of any franchise, Michael Myers, Jason, Freddy, Chucky, it's a different final girl or different final boy in mostly all the movies. Chucky is kind of stuck on Andy Barkley, but he didn't have other people he went after. Freddy get a different motherfucker every movie. Nancy get the high shit, but he had Nancy before. He had Jesse in part 2. He had Alice. He had his daughter in part 6. Like, Freddy killed so many motherfuckers. It ain't no final girl that really survived him, so he got to go after different people. But with Laurie, she done been in probably 13 movies. I'm guessing she done been in 6 or 7, where she's the final girl in all of them. I think she died in Resurrection, obviously. My point is, if Laurie not the victim, the movie don't really matter to me. Like, that's why I love Danielle Harris' character so much as Jamie Lloyd. The family connection. When he was going after the people in Resurrection, it made no sense. I like him going after Laurie. Laurie Strode went from 78 Damsel in Distress to H2O to 2018 to 2040. Like, she began to kick his ass more and more by the movies passing. Like, she know how to deal with the Shape. Laurie Strode, to me, is over Ellen Ripley. She over, the Terminator bitch. What's her name? Sarah Connors. Nancy Thompson. This, to me, is the apex of final girls. Laurie Strode. Jamie Lee Curtis. Number one, I don't care if it's Nick Castle or whoever your favorite final shape is. Number one, Michael Myers, aka The Shape. And I'm going to tell you why. As I've been doing these reviews and stuff about Michael Myers, I realize maybe I need to realign my favorite horrors. I always mention Jigsaw and Leatherface, but then I start thinking about it. They got a lot of movies I really don't like. I just like them because maybe I'm different. I love the damn Shape more than I realized this month. God damn, he becoming like, I don't know if it's because I'm reviewing them more and realizing how much I love these movies, but god damn. I've been Halloweened out since I was a little boy. And I remember I never liked him more than Freddy, but I damn sure liked him more than Chucky. I mean, Jason. When Chucky came out, it was like, whoa, I think I like Chucky more. I think I might have to realign myself back with The Shape as number 2 next to Freddy. Jigsaw and Leatherface got to take a back seat. Because Michael Myers, to me, I said this already. Jason and them seen The Shape and copied the fuck out of him. Just a different back lore. The Shape is what you want your mute to be. Not Leatherface with a family or Jason just go after anybody. The Shape started that. I'm going after anybody. Not no family, not no niece. I'm just going after anybody. Jason took that and said, whoever come to the lake, I'ma kill. But The Shape is the original, no remorse. I don't care if you innocent. I don't care about your race or religion. If I come across you, you fucking dead. When he stabbed you, he got enough force to make you sit against the wall, the step up, the head nod, admiring his work. I swear to God, The Shape, Michael Myers, he different to me. He is so iconic that I get commenters a week later telling me, hey, you should do this or you should have did that. And I'm thinking, maybe my next review, I might mention that. Shout out to all my commenters. But I ain't trying to prolong this or nothing. The Shape, Michael Myers, everything that I feel and love, you might feel and love 10 times more than me. We all know we didn't like Halloween ends. We barely liked Halloween Kills. And we was happy that Halloween 2018 came out. But if they said in 5 years, we rebooting this shit, we want some more money, none of us will say, fuck y'all, go away. We will all say, yes, we can redo this Corey character or we can just reboot it. Number 1, Halloween tier list, the motherfucking Shape. Michael Myers, Zeezzy the King, Zach King on social media sites. Like and subscribe, comment. All my subscribers, new or old, from day one. I love y'all. Keep it up, and I'm coming hard with another banger. Zeezzy the King, and I'm out. I forgot my trademark. I ain't said it a lot lately. Your favorite horror channel, and I'm out.